User History add-on tracks and displays the user browsing history before the user actually books or sends an inquiry to the trip. After successful booking or inquiry, user browsing history for each of the pages visited prior to the booking and inquiry is saved with timestamps and displayed in admin dashboard. In this video, I will walk you through the step-by-step installation process and setup guide of the User History add-on plugin. I have logged into my WordPress admin dashboard. Now, navigate to Plugins and click on Add New. Click on Upload Plugin. Click on Choose File. Select the zip file that you downloaded earlier. Then click on Open. Click on Install Now. And click on Activate Plugin. The WP Travel Engine User History add-on is now successfully installed and activated. Next up, you need to navigate to WP Travel Engine, then go to Plugin License. Enter the license key that you received during the download of the add-on. Your license key looks something like this. Click on Save Changes. Click on Activate License. Your license key for User History add-on is activated on this side. Next, you need to configure the global settings for the user history. To do that, from under WP Travel Engine, you have to click on Settings. Go to Extensions, then click on User History. The first option is to disable the user history tracking. If you enable this setting, it will disable the user history tracking and will not save any data. With this setting enabled, no data will be saved on booking and customer inquiries. Since the main purpose of the User History add-on is to be able to track and display the user browsing history before the user actually books or sends an inquiry to the trip, we would recommend you to not enable this option. The next option is to enable the cookie consent message. For now, let's disable the cookie consent message and click on Save and Continue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open our site in the Incognito tab so that I will be able to access our site without being logged in as an admin. Right now, the cookie consent message is not showing. Let's minimize the tab. Now, we will enable the cookie consent message. Click on Save and Continue. Let's go back to the Incognito tab and give it a refresh. And here, you will see the cookie consent message now displays. Now there are other options like setting the cookie consent message position. You can select it bottom left, bottom right, bottom or top. I'm going to select bottom right. Then you have a bunch of options through which you can select the cookie consent message layout. By default, this is the layout of the cookie consent message. You can select the cookie consent banner background color, button color, text color, as well as the banner button text color from 4 of these options. You simply have to click on Select Color. You can select the color from the palette, you can set the tone by moving around the pointer and the slider, or you can also add in the hex value. I have already changed the color, which is why the cookie consent message layout looks different. If you want to add in the cookie consent Learn More link URL, then you can add it here. For now, I'm going to add in the link to our site, wptravelengine.com. Then you can also set the cookie consent custom message from here. You can also customize the dismiss button text as well as the policy link text. Before I click on save and continue, there is one thing I would like to change. I will change the cookie consent banner content color from black to white. Now click on save and continue. Let's go back to our site and we will give it a refresh. And the changes have been made. Now let me show you how it works. As soon as a visitor comes to your site, this cookie consent message shows up. Once they click on the Got It button, they give their permission for cookie consent, and the cookie gets saved in the browser. Upon the activation of the plugin, visitors' browsing history is automatically tracked through the cookies. Let me demonstrate an example. I will book a trip after I go through some of the trips. In the process, I will also visit some of the pages of the website. So first, I will go to trip types. I will check out the trips here. Go to destination. I will also check out the trips here. Open one of the destinations and check it out. Then I will go to activities page and I will do the same. So basically what I'm doing here is what a visitor would usually do before they book a trip. They go through different pages, check out destination, various activities, and see the trip that is suitable for them. Now I go to trips and I go through different trips here. Then after checking out all of the trips, I decide to book the first trip. So click on check availability and I will book this trip. Click on proceed to checkout. I will fill in the details. And now I have successfully booked this trip. After the booking is made, let's go back to the dashboard. Under WP Travel Engine, click on All Bookings. Under All Bookings, you will be able to find all the trip bookings made by your users and visitors. Let's go to the latest booking made by me. Right under date, you can see this trip was made 34 seconds ago. Click on the booking to view it. Here, along with the booking and payment details, you will also find the customer browsing history. Here, you will see the list of URLs visited by your customer before booking the trip. It also shows the timestamp. It shows the details on the total elapsed time in the site front end before actually making the booking or inquiry request. The table also displays the total time spent on each page along with the total time spent on the site. It also displays the link to the referrer page if any. No data is saved if users do not make any bookings or inquiry on the site. If you have any questions regarding the extension or if you do not understand anything, please do let me know in the comment section below, or you can directly reach out to our support team. I have added the link to creating support ticket in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in our next video.